Hey y'all, what's up? What's up? Sorry about being late tonight, y'all, but I had a lot of stuff to do, and I wanted to go ahead and do it. And at the same time, y'all, I wanted to come in and do this live. So I don't know if anybody's going to come in because it's not super late here on the West Coast, but it's super late over there on the East Coast. But you know what? Some other coasts, it's like, 7 o'clock in the morning and, 10 and, 12. So some people may be up to watch this live, y'all. It's a very important live because, of course, I'm addressing this situation that I put up there in the title about a lady who sold her 5-year-old daughter to repay her $200 debt. Okay, and I think that's just disgusting, man. And that's on everything. But anyway, before I start off with this live, I just want to ask you guys to thumbs up this video if you like this content, and hit the bell notifications so you can be notified of any upcoming videos, and subscribe to the channel if you have not subscribed. And I'm gonna leave that up because it's so super cute. Anyway, welcome to all my new subbies, and thank you so much for joining Shay's family. Y'all, I got 820 subbies. I've been working hard to get these subbies, y'all. I really have. Thank you so much. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Also, thank you to all my subbies that's been with me from day one. I appreciate each and every one of you guys, okay? All right, I got some updates to tell you guys about too, and of course we're going to discuss that what's her name, Jada Pickett Smith thing, and all of that too. Okay, we're going to do all of that tonight. We're not going to be on here too long. I'm going to try to do all of this in an hour because I do have to grade some my son's school assignments, and I need to fill out this application for something online, and I need to do my exercises and things like that and get ready for bed, okay? So I can get up in the morning and go take care of my business. All righty. But anyway, I hope you guys had a great day, a great work day. I went to a coin maze. That was my first time actually going to a real one, a real coin maze. And that video is up, so check that video out. I'm gonna let you guys know that I ended up getting lost because my kids always playing jokes and shit and thought I was gonna come the way so they can scare me, but I ended up going a different way, and I, got lost and stuff, but I made it out and stuff, and all of that is on video. Now, if they would have got a chance to scare me, y'all asses would have been laughing, okay? Because they scared me last night, with the little fake roach and shit and stuff. So they was trying to scare me again at the corn maze, but it didn't work out. But anyway, I had a good time. It was so much fun. We walked around that maze, y'all, for about an hour, probably 2 hours. I walked around it for about an hour and a half, and they were in there an extra 30 minutes. But we had a super duper good time. And like I told you guys in that video, it's autumn, so we're going to start doing a lot of different things, and I will take you guys on some of the adventures that we do go on, especially when we go out to what is it called, Hell's Kitchen. When we go there to eat, I'll record a little of that because I don't know if you could put a camera in there or anything. So like when I go into it, I'll record that. And then, just other things that we do and stuff. I'll do that, anything that we do that's kind of fun and all that, But anyway, let me go ahead and do the copyright disclaimer so we can go ahead and get into this topic. And that copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, education, research, and etc. That entire copyright disclaimer is in my description area of this video. It will also be in the comment area, and some of it is scrolling across the screen. I'm looking at the time, y'all, because I got to hurry up. All right. And whoever don't see this can definitely watch this in the replay because I just wanted to go ahead and get this live out of the way and stuff. But anyway, guys, this is about Antoinette Davis. Okay, Antoinette Davis is a young mother, a young lady who sold her daughter, Shania Davis, to her sister's ex-boyfriend, who was also like a drug dealer or seller. And she I don't know if she borrowed the money from him or if she got drugs from him. But anyway, she owed the ex-boyfriend, well, not the ex-boyfriend, she owed her sister's boyfriend. I think I said ex before, but it was her sister's boyfriend. She owed him $200, okay? And instead of her paying him back the 200, however, in whatever way that she could, She used her daughter for repayment. So we're going to talk about that. And then I'm going to go with some breaking news. And then that's going to be it. All right. All right. So here we go. So let me just give you a overall thing about this girl. Okay. And then I'm going to obviously probably play a couple of videos and things like that. And then I want to show you the video of the little girl's dad too as well. Okay. Let's see here. So this, guys, happened back in 2009, I believe. Okay, in November the 10th, 2009. Let me see something. Here they go with this dang on cookies. Hold on, y'all. Let me get this. I hate when they be putting this junk up here. Let's see. So this is a little girl right here. I want to show you guys what she looked like. I had more pictures of her too, but I'm gonna show you this one right here. This is this little cutie pie right here. Okay. So on November the 10th, 2009, Shania Davis was sold by her mom, Antoinette Davis, to Mario McNeil to cover a $200 debt. Within 24 hours, the preschooler would be dead. All right. Anyway, let me just go over a little something with you guys before I read it. So the mom, if I remember this correctly, the mom called the police, y'all, pretending. She pretend like the little girl walked out of the house. Okay, just got up out of the bed and just left, and she didn't know where her daughter was at. That's what the mom did. You know what I'm saying? All in all, the mom did know where the little girl was at because the mom did a crime that I wouldn't think any mom would do. Okay, I mean it's really disgusting, point blank. There's no other words. There are other words that I could use, but I'm not going to use them because every time I read this case, like the first time I heard it and then read it, I was like, I was teed off actually, because I'm like, how can a mom do this to her little 5-year-old daughter? But anyway, let me go ahead and read this. Shania Davis had been kidnapped. At least that's what her mother, Antoinette Nicole Davis, said. It was around 6 a.m. on November the 10th, 2009, when she woke her sister Brenda and Brenda's boyfriend, Jawari Smith, to tell them that Shania was missing. But she was hesitant to call the police. Now, why would she be hesitant to call the police if her 5-year-old is missing? If your child is missing, I don't care what age your child is, you are not going to delay or be like taking your time or trying to figure out if you should call the police. Anyway, it took Brenda nearly an hour of urging for Antoinette to make the call. An hour. Before Antoinette even made the call, Shania was seen on security camera at a nearby hotel. She was with a man. Roughly an hour and a half later, they were seen again on security footage. The man was carrying her out of the hotel. The following day, police issued an Amber Alert for Shania, and hotel employees recognized her in the footage. Eventually, they determined the man's identity. He was Mario Andre McNeil, Brenda's ex-boyfriend. So I was right when I said ex before. But the situation grew even darker when police interviewed Antoinette in the following days, and she revealed to them that Shania had not been kidnapped. Hold on, y'all. Just skipped. I hate when this do this. And that's what she initially claimed, but then she recanted everything. Shania had, in fact, been given to McNeil by no one other than her mother, Antoinette, to settle a debt of $200. This stupid bitch, okay? And I mean that. This stupid bitch. And I told you guys before in other lives that I hate when men call women bitch, okay? Just like I don't like it when I see women call each other that, unless they're at home playing around with their friends or whatever, but not in public. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, some women do act like bitches. And that's on everything. Now, this stupid ass lady said all he was supposed to do was have sex with her. That's what Davis told a detective. Y'all, we are talking about a 5-year-old girl. What the F is wrong with this lady? Anyway, a week later, police found Shania's body under a log in the woods. Is something wrong with this stupid ass woman? What do you mean all he was supposed to do was have sex with her? A 5-year-old. And then this bitch need her ass kicked. Because if you owe a man some money, you don't give your daughter to that man. Because I guess he asked her for some sex. Okay? And she didn't want to do it. So she gonna give him her daughter? Who does this? I know this been effing all over the world, you know what I'm saying, especially been on drugs. So why did she just do it herself to settle the debt? Why would she give this man her child and then lie and pretend like her little girl just got up and vanished? Anyway, around 5:30 a.m. on November the 10th, 2009, Brenda Davis and Jeroy Smith woke to what sounded like someone trying to break into their mobile home. The sound stopped. But as the two were drifting off to sleep, Brenda's sister, Antoinette, burst into their room and told them her daughter, Shania, was missing. And the thing about it, ain't nobody came and got that girl like that. What happened is that stupid ass mom basically gave her daughter to this dude. While Antoinette Davis went outside to look for Shania, her son told Brenda Davis and Smith that he had seen someone else in the home shortly beforehand. Brenda pleaded with her sister to call the police, and although Antoinette was hesitant to do so, she eventually made the daggone call. And the thing about it, like I just said a few minutes ago when I read this before, if you are a concerned parent and you did not do anything to your child, as soon as that child become missing, you don't need to go call or talk to nobody else. You are going to automatically call the police. Not to mention, you should be running your dumb ass out of the house trying to look for your child. That is crazy. Okay. As the Fayetteville Observer reported, Antoinette Davis was interviewed several times by police over the following days. At first, she claimed to have no idea what happened to Shania, but her story changed. Okay? By the time of her first interview with the police, like I said before, Shania had already been seen twice on security footage at a nearby hotel with a man police had not yet identified. Antoinette offered them a name, but it was the wrong one. She accused her boyfriend. He was arrested shortly after, and this bitch knew it wasn't her boyfriend. Okay? She knew that. So not only did she get her child done, everything this dude did to her child and then killed her, she also got her boyfriend arrested. A straight up liar. Anyway, it didn't take long to figure out that he wasn't the kidnapper, though Antoinette Davis later confirmed that she had lied. The real kidnapper was a man named Mario McNeil. Let me show you this fucking, you know what, that I almost about to say on camera. This is him carrying this little girl. That's him right there. Some women, I'm going to tell you guys something. You better start watching these ladies y'all be hooking up with, having babies with. Okay? If they act like a fucking weirdo when you first meet them, and they're trash when you first meet them, why are you getting hooked up with them? This girl was on drugs. Okay? She was on drugs. So I don't even know why anybody would have gotten her pregnant. I'm going to be perfectly honest. That's why you use a prophylactic, so you can avoid these type of things. Now, this little man right here carrying this little girl in the hotel to do the unthinkable to her because her mom owed him money. He need his ass kicked, and that's on everything. On the night of November the 9th, McNeil had been at home with his girlfriend and young child. He had taken cocaine and drunk liquor all evening, then decided to start texting women in his phone. Eventually, this led him to text his ex, Brenda Davis. So this dude right here that you just seen in the security footage, he was at home getting high off of cocaine, okay, and off of, liquor. Even though he was at home with his girlfriend, and I guess her child, I don't know, he still wanted to call up other women. You know what I'm saying? To get sex or whatever he wanted to get. Anyway, his ex-girlfriend did not respond to him. Her phone was turned off. But another woman who happened to live in the same trailer park did. McNeil made his way to the Sleepy Hollow mobile home park, but the woman who responded to him had fallen asleep. Once more, he tried to text Brenda Davis. Again, she did not answer. It didn't matter, though. McNeil knew how to get into the trailer. Police had their man, but then came another shocking twist. McNeil did not abduct Shania at all. Antoinette Davis herself had handed Shania off to him. The reason, she explained, was to settle a debt. I gave her to him to cover $200, she said, weeping to investigators. He was only supposed to have sex. But girl, damn, why? Oh, God. Still, why would you hand your child, your 5-year-old, to a man for sex? Don't you think your child will get hurt inside her body, in her mind, everything? What you mean he was only supposed to have sex? That's enough. Anyway, initial reports claim that Davis owed McNeil money for drugs, though Cumberland County District Attorney Billy West later stated that this was not true. Rather, he said, McNeil had lent Davis $200 to buy food and pay for a hotel room when she and her children found themselves homeless. In either case, Davis did not have the money to pay McNeil back. The intoxicated man told her he either wanted money or sex. We're going to stop right there. So, if you know you owe this man money, which he ain't no good anyway, because he used to be her sister's man. Now you want to have sex with her sister? But anyway, that's a whole other story. The thing about it, though, the mom is grown. I'm pretty sure she didn't have sex because she got kids. So if the man said he wanted money or sex, instead of offering your child, you should have went on and had sex yourself with this dude. She handed her 5-year-old daughter over to this fucking pedophile and pervert to have sex with because she did not want to have sex with him to cover her own debt. She is less than a mom. She's less than a woman, because what mom would do this to their child? And that's on everything. So this is this little bitch right here. Wait a minute, hold up. Oh, I can never find this mouse. Hold on, let me find it real quick. There it is right there. I don't really have to use the mouse. I keep on forgetting this is a touch screen. So this is her right here, Antoinette Davis, looking tripped out. Okay. Anyway, Davis told investigators that she had tried to stop McNeil from taking Shania, but West stated that investigators did not believe her. They had found a feces-covered blanket in a trash can outside home, which suggested to them that Shania had been assaulted inside. That's a goddamn shame. So they had found a feces-covered blanket in a trash can outside home, which suggested to them that Shania had been assaulted inside that home. That's a damn shame. The second tragic twist in the story came when Shania's body was found in the woods. So if she assaulted her at the home too, so you mean to tell me this dude took her to the hotel and assaulted her again? Anyway, during McNeil's trial, he remarked that he didn't remember where exactly he had left Shania. His lawyer said he had left her somewhere along Route 87 between Spring Lake and Stanford near some green portable toilets. Police quickly found the area and began a massive search, which included officers from the Virgin Islands who were visiting North Carolina for dog handling training. It was one of these officers who found Shania Davis' body hidden beneath a log. An autopsy would later reveal that she had been sexually assaulted and then smothered. That's a damn shame. And so, if he assaulted her inside the home, what the fuck was the mom doing? Anyway, McNeil was ultimately convicted in May 2013, 4 years later, of kidnapping, murder, human trafficking, sexual servitude, taking indecent liberties with a minor, and sex offenses of a child by an adult offender. He was sentenced to death, as he should be. Antoinette Davis, meanwhile, was pregnant again at the time of her arrest. When she gave birth to the child, it was taken from her and put into foster care. That's good. She should have been. She faced her own litany of charges, and she entered an Alford pleas, not pleading guilty, but admitting that the state has adequate evidence to convict her. So, to second-degree murder, human trafficking, conspiracy, kidnapping, sexual offense, sexual servitude, and taking indecent liberties with a minor. So this is this dude right here, looking like he's smiling and shit. I can't tell. This is him right here who did it. Talking about he tried to, everybody always trying to blame everything on liquor and getting high. Dude, don't get high. Shit. Don't be getting drunk. I don't drink. I don't do drugs at all, right? But if I was doing anything like that, I'm not a pedophile. So there is no way that I could have even accepted somebody giving me their child, to repay a debt. I would have been like, no, you do it to give me my money, because I'm not a pedophile. So clearly he was already a little pedo anyway. You know what I'm saying? Because why else would he even agree to this? Anyway, WRAL News later reported that Davis said, I want to say I did the best I could with my children. I never said I was a perfect mother, but I was a good mother. How is she a good mother when you give your 5-year-old to this man? I did what I had to. I did what I had to provide for them. I did what I had to make sure they were all right. I didn't have any help from anybody, but you still don't give your daughter to no dude, okay, for no sex. 5 years old. Even if he did not kill her, that would have harmed her. It would have harmed her body, okay, her mind, everything. 5 years old. Anyway, in response, Superior Court Judge Jim Ammons told her, you could have saved your daughter's life, and you did not. You had the time, the opportunity, and the means to save Shania's life, and you did not. You are not a good mother. Anyway, she was sentenced to at least 17 years in prison and told she would have to be registered as a sex offender for at least 30. As of 2023, she is still serving her sentence, as she should be. As she should be. That is crazy. But anyway, I want to let y'all see some TikTok. Let y'all hear another little video, okay, of this entire thing. Let me do this. Let me turn this down real quick. How is she a good mother when she allowed this man to have her daughter? How is that a good mother? Some of these women have the wrong, they just have the wrong, what's the name? The wrong, I don't know. I don't know what the hell is wrong with them, for real. I just really don't. Because how would you think you are a good mom when you do the things you do? It's one thing to get on drugs, But it's a whole nother thing when you allow a man to have, you know what, with your 5-year-old daughter to repay your debt. Who does this? And then you say you are a good mom? You're not a good mom. You are not a good mom. Shit, you are fucking. I don't know what you are, but you're not a good mom. That's on everything. How these people with this damn music? Hold on. I don't want to hear this music. This is Shania's dad right here. I want y'all to see this. Wait a minute. Let me see this. Oh my God, they got this damn music on. Hold on. Not. I gotta stop saying cussing words with God. Okay, sorry. Here we go. Perhaps the most important is that cops can now close in on a timeline. This is we now know protected by copyright. This is for educational purposes only. The same day that she was raped. Matt Zarrell, Nancy Grace, producer, tell us more. That is crazy.
Okay, well, we just got the arrest warrants in today for Mario McNeil, and we have learned that Shania Davis was raped and murdered the day she went missing, November 10th. Now, we know that the mom called 911 at 5 and said the last time she saw her child was 5:30. However, McNeil was seen at 6:11 on surveillance 40 miles away at a hotel in Sanford.
Okay, that is crazy, y'all. I can't play that too long because they got to put this music on and stuff. Lovely. So let me
Whoever did this, we know.
That is crazy. This is the actual thing right here, the footage of him carrying her in the hotel and stuff. If you guys can see that. That is crazy, man. 2009. She was 5 years old then. This is what, 19, 21, 2, 3, 15, 16, 17. She would have been 19 years old now. And this beast, and the mom is a beast too, did all of this to this little precious little girl. Damn. When I heard this and I seen that dad cry, man, her actual dad, that made me cry because I was like, damn. And then she looking back over here. Y'all see her looking at the elevator. She probably don't even know. I don't know if he had already did anything to her. I'm assuming he did because they said inside the house, they found, on the outside of the house, they found a blanket with feces in it. So she must have defecated on herself when he did it in the house. And then he takes her to a hotel to finish the job again. If the mom was, I don't know what the hell was wrong with the mom, but, you know, after that happened the first time, she should have made him leave and stopped him instead of letting him take her daughter with her stupid ass. That's stupid. This is the dad right here, the biological dad. And the way he cried on the news, man, made me cry because it's sad when a dude cries, especially when their child is taken and, you know, RAPED and killed. You know what I'm saying? That's a sad thing. Look at her. And this is that mom right there. I don't want to play this because they got music playing in the background. So I don't know why they always have to do everything with music in the background. So let me see what they're saying here.
Clear. Can you slow down a little bit?
Okay, here we go. Let me let y'all hear the call.
1116A. 16. 1 6.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am. How can I help you?
I woke up this morning and my daughter was not in the house. I don't know if she walked out. I don't know what's going on, but she's not here.
How old is your daughter?
She's 5.
5?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. What time did you wake up? When did you last see her?
I saw her at 5:30 last night.
5:30 last night. Is that when you put her to bed?
Yes, ma'am. No, when she went back to bed.
Okay. That was 5 this morning. Is that what you're telling me?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Were there any doors open or anything like that?
She know how to unlock the front doors.
Okay. What is her name?
Shania Davis.
Spell that name for me.
SHANIYA.
And she white, black, or Hispanic?
She's mixed.
Okay.
She's biracial.
What was she wearing?
She's wearing just a blue shirt with designs on the front, but her hair is out.
Okay. Did she have on any pants?
She didn't take no shoes, no pants, no nothing.
Did she have on underwear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Do you know what color?
They're white and got
this
pink.
A dang on shine.
I can't really remember. They're like white with pink designs on them.
Okay. And you said none of the doors were open?
No, ma'am. They were locked, but she knows how to unlock the front door.
Was it closed this
yes,
morning?
Ma'am.
And you said it was around 5:30?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Have you checked the neighborhood?
I checked everywhere. I haven't checked the back end of the neighborhood yet, but I checked the front end. I don't know what else to do. I don't know what else to do.
Are there any more juveniles inside the home?
It's my son, but he's here.
Okay. And your door was not unlocked. That's what you're telling me?
No, it was not unlocked. But I'm telling you, she knows how to unlock it. I'm hoping that she didn't unlock it and walk out.
Okay. What's the number you're calling me from, ma'am? Okay. We already got your call and we're going to get someone out. You said her hair was out.
Yes. It's like a bushy afro.
How much does she weigh? Do you know?
I don't know, ma'am. I don't remember.
Okay. All right, ma'am. Just try to check your home again and check around the neighborhood. If anything changes, call us back. But we already got the call in, and we're going to get someone out as soon as we can, okay?
All right.
All right, ma'am. 911, where's your emergency?
Let me stop
My
this.
name is Antoinette Davis. Hey, let me see you see. Hey, hello.
And you know what? What did she do? Sit up here. That's why it took her so long to call the police and shit, because she was trying to figure out what to say, how to sound convincing, and get all her lies together. Because when she called the police, she already knew that she had gave her daughter to this dude for sex, because she didn't want to have sex with the guy. But she's going to give him her daughter. Her daughter. Let's see. Hold on, let me see something real quick, y'all. Hold on.
He stood and stared, a nothing expression on his face as he heard those words. In the courtroom, a few stifled cries, barely audible. Judge Jim Ammons then asked Mario McNeil,
"Is there anything you'd like to say?"
He could have said anything. To Shania's family, to his own family. He said nothing. But the dad of 5-year-old Shania Davis did say something. How he thinks of his little girl, McNeil's hand over her mouth, robbing her of the air she needed to live.
I think about those last seconds, and you was the last thing my daughter got to look at.
He said McNeil's demeanor made a mockery of the court.
Like he was smiling.
He just glorified you as you walked in the courtroom with your little antics and your smirks and your smiles, waving your hands around like you're free at last. Well, you ain't free.
And then Bradley Lockhart said he would pray for his daughter's killer. Judge Ammons once again addressed Mario McNeil that he be put to death as provided by law.
May God have mercy on your soul.
The judge had nothing more to say to him but these 14 words.
You did not have to kill that child. Take him out of here now.
The deputies handcuffed him. McNeil's mother, here through it all, showed no emotion. She and other family members declined to speak with us. Judge Ammons said he was sorry for both families. Then he looked at Shania's family.
I can't give you justice.
That's
this jury has given you what we as humans, the best we as humans can do to give you justice. Justice would be if I could reverse all of this, and I can't.
He stood and stared, a nothing expression on his face as he heard those words.
I told you this dude looked like he was laughing. That's a damn shame. He thought it was funny. No, somebody said they should have shaved his locks off. No, they should have beat his ass. You know, that's what they should have did. Because that's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Let me go back up here, y'all. Let me see something real quick. This is part 4. Let me show y'all. I think that's the same thing. This is crazy.
11:15
God, like I said, some women, I'm going to tell you straight up, do not deserve kids. I guess this is the trailer park they lived in right here. I think this is her in court too, I think. She looked totally different. Let me show you.
Frantic Antoinette Davis went to her sister Brenda's bedroom, shouting and crying in a panic
as
her 5-year-old daughter was missing. Antoinette, her son, her sister, and her sister's boyfriend went outside and looked for nearly an hour before finally calling 911 at 6:52 a.m.
I woke up this morning and my daughter was not in the house. I don't know if she walked out. I don't know what's going on, but she's not here.
How old is your daughter?
She's 5.
That's crazy, y'all. She looked.
The Fayetteville, North Carolina Police Department instantly issued an Amber Alert and committed a search operation. But sadly, they came up empty-handed. In the following days, Antoinette was questioned 4 times. At first, saying she had no idea where her child had went, but went on to falsely accuse her ex-boyfriend of being involved. He was later released after thorough questioning. Brenda recalled waking up at 5:30 in the morning, at around the time of Shania's disappearance, feeling like someone was in the house. During this time, young Shania was actually found on CCTV camera in Sanford, North Carolina, about 35 miles away from where she went missing. She was in the arms of Brenda's ex-boyfriend, Mario McNeil. The police tracked him down, but he was alone. Antoinette confessed that she was actually in debt to McNeil for $200, and McNeil wanted paid now, in cash or through explicit favors. Antoinette then gave Shania to Mario McNeil to take to a hotel room and clear this debt. But Antoinette later changed her story to say Shania was actually being trafficked to someone else, and McNeil was the trafficker, not the assaulter. Antoinette was arrested for her involvement, but still, where was Shania? McNeil said she had died and dumped her body between Spring Lake and Sanford, near some porta potties, but wasn't exactly sure. A massive search ensued, involving officers coming from out of state, with body-sniffing dogs. One of those officers found young Shania's body on November 16th, under a log, just 6 days after her disappearance. There were obvious signs of sexual assault. In her cause of death, suffocation. Mario was convicted of first-degree murder, first-degree kidnapping,
look at him smirking and
sexual offense of a child,
the shit out of him,
liberties with a child, human trafficking, and sexual servitude. He was sentenced to death. Antoinette was convicted of second-degree murder, second-degree kidnapping, second-degree sexual offense, sexual servitude with a child, human trafficking, and conspiracy.
As she should.
She was sentenced to 17 years in prison at 6 a.m. on November 10th.
That's crazy, y'all. That's what I'm talking about. Oh my God, these people. Like I just said, some women, I promise you, do not need kids. That's on everything. Because how could you have given this little precious girl to this fucking dude? Goodness. And just imagine this little girl probably was damn scared. Now, that other article that I just read, it said that outside something happened on the inside of the home and they found feces in a blanket. I don't know, because like, you know, all of the other articles that I read, it did say he did all of this at the hotel. So I don't know about the first part, but you know, what about the blanket with the feces on it? You know, so I don't know. Let me see what that autopsy said, if they even have it here. Let's see. Okay, let me see. Hold on, y'all. Let's see, let me turn it up, see.
AKA Sick Monster was charged with murdering Shania Nicole Davis.
She's a cutie pie too, man.
He raped and then strangled her to death. Her sorry mother, Antoinette Davis,
piece of crap,
traded her in to Mario Andrea McNeil for a $200 drug debt.
That's a shame.
I remember this case. I was a teenager. Well, no, I wasn't a teenager. I was in my early 20s when
and Ryan, thank you for coming by, y'all.
Came out. I remember it was really sad. And as I hold my daughter in my arms right now, it really baffles me when I hear about stories that pertain to mothers trading in their children for schmeck from Yalpa. And I'm saying that the word schmecks in that way because I don't want to get my video taken down. And I don't want to be violate the community guidelines. But we all swear that every woman has a natural instinct, and we all swear up and down that every single mother.
Okay, I'm gonna stop her because I believe she has that little, some kind of medical condition going on. Okay, but anyway, like she probably was getting ready to say, just like I was saying, any other decent parent, I don't know how any mom could actually do something like this. This is horrible. You know, you go out here. I don't know if she borrowed money from him for food and groceries or if it was for, you know, drugs. It doesn't even matter. The thing is, if you owe a damn debt, okay, you don't give somebody your child to pay it. Okay, if he wanted sex, if you didn't have the money, then you take your stupid ass and have sex with him. You don't give him your 5-year-old and then say, I thought he was only going to have sex with her, with a 5-year-old. The thing is she stupid? Because if a grown-ass man is having sex with a little bitty kid like that, he's still going to hurt her body, the insides, all of that. And then mentally. So what the heck was wrong with her? That ain't make no damn sense. It just really don't. I'm really, you know, when I first heard the story, I will say it again, it really pissed me off. When I saw the dad crying, it actually made me cry because I want to find that video because the way he was crying, y'all, asking when was his daughter, and it was just sad. The whole thing was sad, you know, and I just knew that she was probably going to come up dead. You know, I didn't even think before I even, you know, when I first saw the case, I didn't think that the mom would stoop to such trifling levels. You know what I'm saying? I thought that somebody did come in the house and grab her little daughter. You know, I didn't think that the mom actually gave her daughter to some dude. You know, that is crazy. Let me read some of these comments. Somebody said, I still think about this case, just tragic. That sweet child deserves better. And I agree. Somebody said she was so beautiful, and she was. Let's see. How can anyone do that? I still say the same thing myself. And then somebody said, yep, I remember she had every audacity to be pregnant, just reckless and irresponsible. And again, some of these men need to, I'm not going to excuse some of these men, because you have to watch these women you hook up with and get pregnant. Because, you know, a woman does not get pregnant by herself. So you have to watch who you mate with. You know what I'm saying? Gosh, the thing about it, I don't know what's wrong with some of these men either. Just stick their things up in anybody and get them pregnant. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, this other commenter said that innocent young child was priceless, and this bitch sold her daughter for $200 measly dollars. I don't give a damn if it would have been 1,000 or 2,000, $1 million. You don't sell your child to nobody. If your ass owes some man the debt, you need to be woman enough to give yourself to him if you can't come up with that money. The thing about it, she should have came up with that money. Get your ass out there and work 2 or 3 jobs to get that money. Okay, point blank, if you don't want to have sex with him. But you don't give him your daughter. Damn. And then this weirdo kills her and stuff. Suffocates her, chokes her. Gosh, that is crazy. Let's see. Somebody said she didn't have a mother. She sure didn't. And then the mom had to the audacity, the nerve to say she's a good parent. She did everything that she can. How, lady? How could you have done everything you could do as a mom when you gave your daughter to this damn pervert? You shouldn't even be doing drugs. When you're a parent, you know, you got to try all you can not to get hooked. You shouldn't even be taking drugs, okay? Especially cocaine, crack, heroin, things like that. You know what I'm saying? Weed, okay. But, you know, as a parent, some of these things you need to just, you know, not even do. You know, hell, you know what? Honestly, I never even, you know, I tried marijuana when I was younger, you know, with my sister. And and that's because they was actually forcing me to, because, you know, they always used to call me like square and old acting and things like that. And so me trying to impress her, I tried marijuana then, but I didn't like smoking on weed. So I couldn't smoke it anyway. They was laughing, making jokes and shit anyway. So I decided not to smoke weed. You know what I'm saying? And certainly, you know I wasn't going to be getting high and shit being a parent and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? How the hell can you take in your kids if you always effed up? And then you taking cocaine and shit and don't tell her what else? Shh. And then you call yourself a good mother. Where are you good at? Good mothers don't do this. Good mothers, you know, keep their children safe. Do whatever they have to do to make sure their children are safe. Children are safe. Damn, even if that means that she had to have sex with that dude, you don't give them your 5-year-old. I don't give a damn how old her child would have been. You don't give no man your kids. That is crazy. They should have gave her ass a death penalty too. And that's on everything. What the hell? She should have been, she should have gotten the death penalty as well. Okay, and I mean that on every damn thing. That is crazy. Let me see. Oh no, I want to see this. These people are crazy. Hold on. Yeah, but yeah, she should have gotten the same. She should have got the same exact fate as the dude. Okay, because I don't think he would have ever thought about the child until she made that offer. Point blank, he was drunk any damn way. So, like I said before, I think she should have gotten the death penalty too, because she is not a mom, and that's on everything. And I feel so sad for that little girl and for the dad. Let me see if I can actually pull up his video where he was crying at, so y'all can see that interview where he was crying. Cute little ass girl too. They got her everywhere. Look, cute little girl. Somebody else is talking. I'm not gonna play that video. I hate when people do that. make these kids talk, and they did and stuff. So that's her right there, which I guess her graduation picture and stuff. I can't believe her mom did that. And they actually, they actually have this little girl talking right here. That's kind of damn creepy. Look, I'm gonna just show y'all real quick. This is creepy as hell. Watch.
Where he did some bad things to me.
This is creepy, y'all. I'm not even gonna play this the whole way.
Sad.
This little girl.
McNeil killed me and threw my body in the woods. The police soon found my body and arrested my mother and the man who killed me. My mother was charged with trafficking and abusing children, while McNeil was charged with first-degree murder and raping a child. My death shocked and saddened the community and the nation. I hope my story can help raise awareness about child abuse and neglect. To commemorate me, people have created the Shania Davis Memorial Fund to help children in need. My mother sold me to others. My name is Shania Davis, and I was born on February 26, 2005.
I can't watch no more of this. Damn. Let me take this off. That is a hot mess, man.
I lived with my mother and in the...
Let me turn that off, because that's super sad, y'all. That is sad, man. Hold on for a second, y'all, man. That was absolutely sad. You know? Like I said, I don't know how
Shania Davis disappeared.
This lady, oh man. Honestly, I don't even know how people do the news and talk about these little kids getting killed. I don't even know how judges sit up there and do their jobs. Because honestly, I feel like if I was like in a court as a judge, some of these people will make you get off that stand and beat the living hell out of them. You know what I'm saying? For real. Goodness. This is crazy, man. I was trying to find the dad. The video from the dad when he was crying. Let me see if I can find it real quick, guys. Hold on. No, this is him right here. Wait a minute. Wait, here we go right here. This is sad, y'all. So brace yourself. Hold on. Let me do this now. Hold on. This is crazy. I mean, I saw that when he did the entire video, and it was extremely sad, because it's really sad when you see like a dude cry and stuff, especially when it's something really, really serious like this. Once it starts back over, I'm going to show it.
Let it go. Bring home safe. You know, miss her and love her very much.
Fayetteville police released pictures of surveillance video taken from a hotel in Sanford that showed...
That's crazy. Let me just show y'all him again. Let me see if I can pause this so I can show it to y'all. Wait.
Let it go. Bring home safe. You know, miss her and love her very much.
That's sad. Goodness. I wonder how he meet that the mom. And that's on everything. Goodness. So yeah, when I saw that whole video of him talking about his daughter and how he wanted his daughter home, he cried through the whole interview, y'all. That was just a sad video. And that's why I wanted to bring awareness to this case. You know what I'm saying? So you guys can know about this, because stuff like this is still happening. This happened back in 2009. Okay, we like 19, 21, 2, 3, 14 years later, and you still see stories of moms handing over their children to people, for whatever reason. And this is a damn shame. And for me, it's just simple. If you don't want kids, stop having these kids. Stop getting pregnant. And men, you got to be more cautious about who you stick your you-know-what in and things like this, because all women are not moms and not meant to be a mom. And that's on everything. You know what I'm saying? Shit, a woman is on drugs and shit and drinking and shit and just doing the most. Why do you even want to be with her? And just say if you do want to be with her because of whatever reason, you should be using some type of protection. Because some of these parents, some of these women be doing horrible things to their kids. And that's just on everything. It ain't just the men that do horrible things to some men, but it's also some women who do the same thing. So both people have to be cautious when you are choosing people to have entanglements with and getting them pregnant and things like this, because you never know who you are getting pregnant. Okay, this woman calling herself a mom and then having the nerve to say that she's a good parent. How are you good when you just gave your daughter to someone? Not only did he RAPED the little girl, he choked her to death and then took her body and hid it by some damn toilets or something. Who does all of these things? My condolences are expressed out to Shania's dad, okay, because I know he is probably still heartbroken from this. Shania would have been like 18 or 19 by now. You know, this lady robbed her of all of her life, okay, period. And I say the lady because it's her damn fault. The dude would have never had her daughter if she would have never allowed that to happen. And that's on everything. So my condolences are expressed out to Shania's dad, his wife, or whatever the case is, her siblings, and the other family members that really did care for this little girl. You know, and I hope she is still, I mean, I know she is resting in peace, you know, and I hope that that mom, man, I hope she pays for this every single damn day for the rest of her life. And I mean this. I hope she's dreaming about this little girl every damn time she closes her eyes. I hope the little girl hunts her in her fucking sleep every single night. I really do. Because for me, anytime a mom allows her child to be sexually assaulted and killed because she gave the person her child, that mom needs to be taken outside and beat the hell out of until her ass bleed to death. And I mean that. I wish in some cases they did an eye for an eye. I really do. Because for me, anytime a coward ass human grown up does anything to a child, they can't defend themselves or anything else, you need to be placed somewhere where you can never harm another child ever again. And I mean, they need to take your ass out to the fucking woods and beat the living hell out of you. And then throw your ass in a grave while you are alive. And I mean that on every damn thing. Because when you harm children, for me, you are at the bottom. You're doing like the bottom of the barrel type shit. You don't need to, you really don't even deserve to live. And that's on everything. And as far as this little coward ass man who did all of this, I'm glad they gave him a death penalty. And I hope it comes around really, really quick. I really do. Now, this one man that I was watching explained exactly what they were going to do. They're going to do to him. So I'm going to explain it to you guys. Okay, because he's on a death penalty and shit. And I actually remember everything the dude said, but I want to actually get it right. Okay, so, and I think he deserves all of this. Usually I don't be for the death penalty, but in some cases, y'all, I actually have changed my mind. I really have, because it's really a fucking mess. Hey, what is your name? Maylu, thank you for joining me, okay? Okay, so when you are, what's that thing called? When they do the syringe type thing. Okay, let me just look this up. Hold on for a minute. Wait, so no, let me put, how do they do this? How do, wait a minute. Wait, let me see. I hate, you know, oh man. So he's going to have lethal injection. That's what he's going to die by, okay? Okay, so let's see. So like the man said, they're going to put his stinking ass, and I'm not even reading this, I'm just remembering what he said. They're going to put his coward ass, okay, y'all got to excuse my language, on a table, on a bed, like the hospital bed, okay? They're going to strap this coward up. They're going to strap his hands up, his legs, and everything so he cannot move. Just like he was holding down this little girl on the bed when he was sexually assaulting her. Well, you know, when they have him strapped on the damn bed with his hands strapped and his legs strapped, I hope he remembers how he had that little girl. When they put that fucking needle in them veins and shoot that medication in his damn veins, I hope he remember what he did to that little girl with his little men parts, and what pain he put her through. I hope he feel all of that when they put that damn stuff through his little veins and shit, and this is going through his body. He know this shit is going to kill him. Okay, I hope he feel everything this little girl felt. I really truly do. Okay, and like the dude when he was explaining that process, he said when they do that, the people jerk a little bit, you know, much like the little girl was probably screaming and jerking and trying to fight him and shit, you know. So I'm glad they sentenced him to death. I'm glad he's getting what do they call that? Let me see what the name of that is. A lethal, I think they said lethal injection or something like that. I'm glad that that's what his sentence entails. I really am. So he can feel everything that little girl felt when he was sexually assaulting her, and then when he choked her to death. Because I guarantee you, when he was laughing in that courtroom and smiling and shit and acting like, I don't know what the hell was wrong with him, but I guarantee you, he may even smile when they take him to that room. But when they strap this stupid ass dude on that table and put them straps on them arms and on them legs and probably around his waist, he can't move or any damn thing. And then when they put that damn needle, you know, the needle they give you shots with, you know, through that veins and shit, and shoot that medicine up through the veins and shit, I bet you he won't be laughing then. I bet you he won't be. And then when he feel that shit going throughout his system, and he know that it's shutting down all his organs, I guarantee you he is going to think about that little girl. And then when he finally die, I don't care if he don't believe in God or not, but when he finally dies, he's going to really find out whether it's when when God does the judgment thing and all that other stuff. I don't know. The thing is, he's going to find out, and that's on everything, that what he did, he should have never done it. You do not harm little kids. Okay? The Bible talks about that, you know, about little kids. You just should not do it. All y'all perverts out here having sex with kids that's underage, having relationships with these little kids when y'all ass is growing and shit, you need your ass kicked. And that's on everything. Something is wrong with you and you need your ass kicked. Because I'm going to tell you straight up, I don't care what little boy try to talk to me, 18, 17, not even 19. Shay's tube is not talking to him because he's too young. And I say it again, and I'm going to say it for the rest of my life. When people prey on little kids and teenagers and shit, something is wrong with y'all asses. And especially these people like the groom kids, like the dude that RAPE stuff to kids and all this other weird shit. Something is wrong with y'all asses. And I'm telling you, they need to make these laws a little bit more tougher for people like you. And that's on everything. When you hurt a child, your ass need to be arrested immediately. Point blank. And dealt with. Again, my condolences are expressed out to this to the dad. And I think that was his wife, his wife and everything, and to, you know, his entire family. And I don't know about this lady's family, but the ones that do care about Shania. You know what I'm saying? Because that's a sad situation, you know, and may she continue to rest in peace. I feel sorry that a little girl had to go through that. And there's so many little kids that go through stuff like that. It's crazy. It almost reminds me, oh, okay, girl, thank you. Okay. I got to check you out. Yeah, I got to check you out today before I go to bed. But, oh, thank you so much for sharing my link too. But, you know, like that case right there remind me of the other little case that I always be talking about, little Cupcake, who was kidnapped from a birthday party back in 2000 and I think that was 2019, October. As a matter of fact, it was around this time. Okay, it's been what, 19, 21, 2, 3, 4 years. She was like 3 years old when she was kidnapped and stuff. So she would have been like, what, 7 years old now. So I had told her mom April before in a message, but I know some of these bloggers I hear was talking about her just to get views and stuff. And I told her that, no, I wasn't a blogger or anything then, but I was telling her I didn't think that was right. And that I would never forget about Cupcake, you know, even if I forget when her birthday comes and don't go tell her mom happy birthday for her, it doesn't mean I'll forget about Cupcake. And one of the primary reasons why I'll never forget about Cupcake is because Cupcake reminds me of my daughter when she was younger. A very cute little girl. And I hate, it's sad what happened to her. Anytime I talk about this little girl, I always get sad. But hold on for a minute. Oh my God. This is like the second or third time I had to take a break. But anytime I talk about Cupcake, I always get sad. But that's what that story reminded me of. Because it was sad what happened to her, And if I could, I would talk about her, but I'm never going to talk about her like some bloggers doing on my channel. Because I had told her mom that I would never, really talk about her. Not like telling you guys the story, but you can look up her story. It was a real sad story too, And like I said, that little girl reminded me of my other daughter because they kind of resembled a little bit when my daughter was younger. But I don't know why people do things to little kids. I just really don't. I don't really know why people do things to people, period. But, kids, a long time ago, kids were just off limits. Now people if they get mad at you, they not only do stuff to you, they try to harm your kids. That's why when y'all be sitting out here messing with people and shit, thinking you're bad and shit, think about your kids, your family. Sometimes people don't come after you. Sometimes they come after your kids because your kids be innocent, don't even know somebody coming, and y'all be sitting up on YouTube doing the most, not even thinking about y'all children. Somebody, you watching them, you got them, you ain't got shit. There's been so many kids get killed because of their families and shit. You know what I'm saying? Shit. Look at the little girl I told you guys about the other day, 15-year-old. And I said her boyfriend, allegedly her boyfriend was did a drive-by, and the people who killed her in retaliation. They didn't mess with the boyfriend, they went after her. And she didn't even have anything to do with it. So that's what y'all got to think about when y'all be getting involved in all this bullshit, especially on YouTube and shit, when it's not even worth it. Half of y'all don't even know these people. And y'all be getting into all these altercations and shit online. And then when somebody, see, just because certain people don't do something, one day somebody is going to do something. And then what you going to do then? When they go after your kids or show up at your house, your kids will be there, or whatever the case is. Don't say what people won't do. Don't think you're the baddest person in the world either, because nobody gives a damn about you. Ain't nobody scared of nobody. Everybody got GUNs. You know what I'm saying? People kill me with that bull crap. Or I'm street, so I'm bad because I'm street. Or I've been in jail, I'm bad because I've been in jail. You know how many people you know how many people are in the graves right now who was in jail, who are street people, who consider themselves bad? Nobody gives a F about you being incarcerated or you being in a gang or you being so bad or whatever else you want to call yourself. Okay, nobody cares. You know how many calm, cool, collective people have shot people down dead that are street people, that have been incarcerated, that are so-called bad? Y'all better wake up and stop acting stupid out here. Shit, especially when you know your ass is 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, and 60. What the heck is wrong with some of y'all? Damn, that is crazy. Especially people who have children, and then you put your kids in these situations. And then for these stupid ass women who get out here and do the most and then offer your children up to settle a debt, you do not need kids. You need your fucking ass beat. And that's on everything. And if I would have been this girl's sister and I would have found out that my sister did that, I would have choked the shit out of her before the police even came good. And I'm going to be perfectly honest about that. You don't do that. You don't do that. You don't give your daughter to no damn man. Your son, your daughters, nobody. You give yourself to that fucking man because you're the one made the debt. I don't give a fuck that you need food. You still don't give your children to somebody because you owe a debt and you don't want to have sex with him, but you don't give him your daughter? I hope they beat her ass in prison. I really do. I hope they beat her ass. I really do. Goodness, she kind of look kind of rough, but it's some rough ass women in prison, okay? It is. I hope they whooped her ass, and that's on everything. And like I said, y'all got to excuse me because, you know, when I do certain cases and stuff, I really kind of get teed off about it because I be thinking about it, you know, because I have kids. I be thinking about what if it was my child, you know, and just things like that. I just be thinking about all this. And like I said before, when I see this man, the way he was crying, and I watched the entire video when he was doing that is heartbreaking. And then just if you think about, see, me, I got a problem with when somebody do stuff to people, especially little kids. I have a problem with thinking about what the child was going through. Okay, so that kind of pisses me completely off. That's why I could never go to no courtroom because I'll be one of those people that come there and be having secret shit and fuck this man up. Even if I can't have that, I'll be trying to do it myself with any damn thing. You know what I'm saying? I have seen many videos where people, you know, people who have got their family members killed or whatever the case is, a couple of people have launched out at these damn people. You know, some people even hire people inside the cell to do stuff to them. So, like I'm saying, you know, I'm glad that I have never had to experience nothing like this. Because Lord knows, man, I don't know, y'all. But anyway, again, my condolences are expressed out to that family. You know, that's a sad situation. And my condolences are expressed out to anybody who has had their children, you know, killed in the hands of other people, you know, even like in car accidents or whatever the case is. That's a sad situation when you lose a child. You know, I lost my child when I was pregnant. I lost my baby back in 2006. And that's, like I said before, that's like a heartbreaking, you know, thing to go through when you lose a child. You know what I'm saying? And I really don't ever talk about my situation. But yeah, I lost my baby in 2006 and everything. So I can honestly, you know, understand how people feel when they lose their child. And that's just on everything. So let me go ahead and get into this little breaking news because this is a sad situation when I be talking about these kids, you know? Hold on for 1 second, y'all. Hold on. All right. Okay, so let me go ahead and get into some more uplifting news or something shit. Let me tell y'all about Jada Pinkett Smith because I know it's been all over the news today and everything else. And of course, we've been knowing about this since earlier today. You know, of course, I was trying to get in here to do this video, but you know, I had a lot of stuff to do, so I couldn't do it. But anyway, y'all, Jada announced in an interview that her and Will has been separated since 2016, I believe. And she said that she didn't really want to, because I guess her and Will had made what's the name with each other agreement not to ever get a divorce, if I'm remembering this correctly. So I guess that's why they've been separated for so long. And I can kind of relate to that, you know what I'm saying, being separated long, because I don't know, some people think it's easy to get a divorce when in reality it's not, you know what I'm saying? Especially if you get a divorce for like, because you like grew apart, or, you know, maybe because of financial reasons, it's kind of harder. I'm not talking about like really severe financial stuff, but I'm just saying, just, you know, like sometimes you get fed up about certain things, you just can't take it anymore. It's still harder to get a divorce, you know, depending on the situation, you know, why you want to get a divorce. So I can kind of understand why they may have taken so long. And I can also understand why they kept it a secret, because everybody don't need to be in your business. Why do everybody want to be in your business anyway? Who cares? I'm shocked that she even came out and told people that her and Will are separated. As far as when Will did the little smacking thing to Chris, I'm going to say it like this, y'all. I still don't believe that situation. I don't believe that was straight up 100%. I'm just going to say that. You know what I'm saying? I know some people say it was, but I don't believe it was. Okay. But just say if it was real. I don't know. I guess he would still take it for his wife. You know what I'm saying? Regardless, you know, they just separated. So I guess it would still piss him off enough that he would go up there and react like he did. You know what I'm saying? As far as her and August, I think that thing with August happened. I forgot what year that happened in. I don't know if they were separated then. I can't remember what year that was when her August was involved in their entanglement. I don't exactly remember, but mind you, again, that she said they have been separated since 2016. You know, let me see if she said the reason exactly why. Okay, let me just go to this article real quick to see. Let's see. Yeah, let's see. So that's going to be on NBC News primetime special with Huda. She said they were not ready to go public at the time regarding their separation. So I guess now they must have came to the decision that now is the time for them to tell everybody they are separated. She said they were still trying to figure out between the two of us how to be in partnership. That's what she said. How do we present that to people? We hadn't figured that out. Jada Pinkett Smith is 52 and Will is 55. They have been married since 1997 and they are not legally divorced. So in July 2020, singer August Alsina, how do you pronounce his last? I forgot how you pronounce it. He revealed that he had been romantically involved with Pinkett Smith, something she confirmed during an episode with her husband on Red Table Talk. So what year was they involved in? 2020. So her and Will was separated when they was involved. So why was Will so hurt about this if they were separated? The only way he probably could have been hurt is because they probably, if they got separated, they might not have said that they can have other relationships. Because sometimes when people get separated, they make agreements to not have entanglement with other people. You know what I'm saying? You just separated to see if you want to be divorced or if you want to continue on with the marriage or whatever the case is. It doesn't mean you go out and have sex with other people and date other people. Then you have some who get separated and you be like, you are separated, you're not getting back together. You can do what you want to do, just don't have sex with nobody. And then you got the other ones who say, we're not getting back together. I don't give a shit what you do. You can date somebody, have sex, we don't care. So it's just different type of separations. You know what I'm saying? You know, she said, I got into an entanglement with August. Pinkett Smith said at the time, explaining then that the superstar couple were going through a very difficult time when that entanglement happened. Okay, regarding the Oscar slap, it says during the 22 Academy Awards, Smith stormed the stage and slapped presenter Chris Rock after he made a joke about Pinkett Smith being bald because she suffers from that alopecia, which has caused her hair loss. I know I probably said that wrong. I'm not sure. In a new interview with People, Pinkett Smith opened up about the incident, which she said, like many other people, she initially thought it was a comedic thing between Chris Rock and her husband. She said she thought it was a skit. She said there was no way Will could hit him. She said it wasn't until Will started to walk back to his chair that she realized it wasn't a skit. Jada Pinkett said her marriage was fractured because of a lot of things, okay? She said, I think by the time we got to 2016, we both were just exhausted with trying. I think we were both kind of still stuck in our fantasy of what we thought the other person should be. She said she made a promise that there would never be a reason for her and Smith to divorce. and I just haven't been able to break that promise, she said. Pickett Smith revealed more about her marriage, career, and early life in her forthcoming memoir called Worthy. The book will be released on October the 17th, 2023. So that is the reason why she says they're getting a divorce, and they are separated right now. They're not divorced yet. I don't know if they are going to actually get a divorce, but right now they are legally separated and stuff like that. And like I said, there's different reasons why people stay separated for so long. It's not easy. For some people, it is easy getting a divorce, but for some people, it's not easy, getting a divorce. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Entitled, how you doing? Because like I've been separated myself. Some people don't know that. It was a little something that I wasn't ever going to talk about on no damn YouTube, but that situation happened, and I had to make sure y'all knew what was really up. So yeah, I've been separated for a while now, and I can understand what she mean when she, said, they promised not to get a divorce and things like that, because I also said I was never going to get a divorce. So it's a little bit harder. It's just harder to get a divorce than some people would actually think, especially if your partner didn't cheat and you didn't cheat, or neither one of you guys were abusive to each other or anything like that. Like me and David, neither one of us cheated. Neither one of us was abusive to each other. We actually get along perfectly well. Like I said before, the reason why I'm getting a divorce is because, without telling too much of my business, is just because, some financial situations, and just a certain way that he thinks that I don't think that way, point blank. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be one of those types that be 65 years old, which is quite a ways away, but it's not too, it's quite a ways away, but okay, because so many things can happen before that time. But I don't want to be that type to be 65 years old, not even 60 or 58 or anything like that, and regret being married to a person. You know what I'm saying? And thinking to myself, why did I stay married? If something is not working out. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, we never know exactly what people be going through and what they be thinking. You know what I'm saying? You just don't never know. So anyway, I wish my prayers are extended out to them, and hopefully they get their stuff situated and do whatever makes them happy. And that's just on everything. Yeah, everybody in this comment section are saying certain things, but like I said, I don't know. People do stuff for different reasons, and that's just, it is what it is, So let's go ahead and move on to our next story. And don't forget that I think that episode, I don't know if it already came on, but just be looking out for it, and you can just probably watch it when it comes on, when she talks about it more in depth. All right. So the next story, y'all, let me give you an update on something. Y'all remember that story that I told you guys about? Hold on. Where is that? Okay. Y'all remember the story about Sergio Brown, right? Anyway, he was arrested in California in connection with his mother's death. All right. Sergio Brown has been deported from Mexico and arrested by customs in San Diego, according to TMZ. TMZ knows everything, y'all. Every damn thing. The ex-NFL player has been in Mexico ever since his mother, Myrtle, was found dead near her home in Illinois. Brown was initially missing as his mother's death was ruled a homicide. However, he later began posting concerning videos on social media from Mexico. That came to an end earlier this week as he was removed from the country. Plans are already reportedly underway to extradite him from California to Illinois. He is currently being held in jail in California at the time of this writing. Anyway, Brown was a starting safety for the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, but undrafted in 2010. However, he was later signed by the Patriots and would play nearly 100 games over the next 7 seasons. He retired in 2016 following a brief stint with the Bills. He finished his career with 144 tackles. Brown also played for the Colts and Jags. Okay. And his time with the Bills came after a training camp with the Falcons. All right. So I knew he killed his mom, y'all. I really did. Because it just didn't even make no sense. This is this dude right here, just in case y'all forgot what he looks like, so y'all can know, with this little football jersey on. Killed his mom. That is crazy. What did he kill his mom for? Let's see. Anyway, his mom was missing on September the 16th. His sister said she had spoken with her. I guess, since September the 14th. I don't know how they have this written. Then she said later that day, police found his mom beside a creek near her home. And then the coroner, the county medical examiner, ruled that she suffered multiple injuries during an assault and ruled her death a homicide. That's a damn shame. And then Brown, y'all, try to say it was fake news. He also alleged that federal agencies were after him in one video. Then other videos show him at parties and just basically living it up. Anyway, they have not stated the charges, okay? However, like always, some source told TMZ that Brown has been charged in connection with his mother's death. This remains a developing story, and we will have any updates as they happen. All right? So, yes, he's been picked up. He's currently in a jail here in California, and he's getting ready. I guess getting ready to get charged with murder or whatever other charges, because they do suspect that he killed his mom. Sergio Brown, former NFL player. That's crazy, y'all. And he was out partying and doing the most. Anyway, Ed said, "What an alleged piece of garbage. Throw away the key." Okay, so yeah, that's sad. Why would you kill your mom? Why? But maybe he has some medical stuff going on. You know what I'm saying? Some serious things going on in that brain, probably. Because sometimes when they play that football and stuff, getting hit and stuff in the head and things like that, it can cause all types of stuff. So no telling. But anyway, my condolences are expressed out to the mom's family members and everything, and may she rest in peace. That is sad. So they do have an update about a 3-year-old boy in Michigan. They found his body. So they said, this is a little boy. He was a cutie pie. Look at him. Oh, the cutie pie. Look at him. Anyway, this is sad news, though, about him, y'all. A 3-year-old boy from Clinton County who was reported missing on Monday has been found dead, according to the sheriff's office. Please pray for the family during this tragic time, the sheriff's office said on Facebook. The Clinton County Sheriff's Office received a call about a child missing at about 2 p.m. on October the 9th from South Bower Road, north of Clark Road in Watertown Township. Authorities say it was reported that the child, who was autistic and nonverbal, left his home. That's sad. Units worked through the night and did not locate the missing boy. They continued the search Tuesday morning with volunteers. Individuals who lived in the area were asked to check out buildings, cars, and trees for the boy. That's crazy, man. Why do these parents leave doors unlocked and just, don't be watching their kids? And then he was autistic and everything, couldn't talk. I'm telling you, these people got to watch their kids, y'all. Ain't no excuse for this. It really isn't. My gosh. Anyway, really said a neighbor's kid of about 3 or 4 tries to come into my home. I heard someone trying the doorknob, opened the pie, saw him. What? Open the pie? What's she talking about? Open the keyhole? I don't know what she's talking about. Anyway, let me just read it like she got it. Opened the pie, saw him, socks only, a diaper, and it was very cold out. I saw him run home about 4 houses over, tried to get in, then ran off. I rang the doorbell, then knocked door open. I yelled inside. He was running around the neighborhood. I followed him, called police. They went to the house, walked around to check it out. Then someone was there. You have to put a sliding bolt lock at top of the door. Anybody could have grabbed him. They were pissed. I called the police. Last I heard, CPS has the kid. Got dirty looks from them after that. Well, I can barely read her what she wrote here. However, I'm glad that he or she did do what he or she should have done, because that's kind of strange, a child running all around, ringing doorbells, going in the house, all this other stuff she was saying. And, what did she say? Socks and only a diaper on, and the child was only 3 or 4. You know what I'm saying? Just running around. The parents don't even know where this child is at or anything. Probably didn't even know the child was gone. So this lady or man did the right thing, regardless. You know what I'm saying? And I wouldn't give a shit if they got mad at me, because like she said, the little kid could have got kidnapped, could have got hit by a car, an animal could have attacked the child, anything. So, this person did the right thing. Susie said autistic children tend to go toward water. This has been shown to be true for years. God rest the precious soul of this little fellow. What a beautiful child. He is a handsome little guy. That's crazy. Jersey gal said, oh my gosh, this breaks my heart. As a grandmother of 2 autistic children who have wandered off, this hits close to home. Parents of autistic children need to install alarms on their windows and doors. They are very inexpensive and save lives. May he rest in peace. May God comfort his family in their time of sorrow. Yeah, that is sad, y'all. That's really, really sad. And again, my prayers are extended out to this little boy's family. And may he rest in peace. A cute little guy, though. Sad situation, man. Okay. Let's see what else I got here, y'all. I think that's it for this news. Let me see if I missed anything. Well, they do have a little thing out that said what's his name? Vladimir Putin. Anyway, they say his death is imminent, and they're trying to find a successor for the terminally ill Russian leader. And I'm not going to go into the whole article, y'all. I'm just telling you guys that, all right? Also, the parents of Gabby Petito and Brian Laundrie, they came face-to-face in court, y'all. Y'all remember that? I think that was the little dude. Him and his girlfriend went on a camping trip, and he ended up killing her, right? And I think, did he kill himself too? I think so. Anyway, the parents of Gabby and her killer, Brian, came face-to-face for the first time since her 2021 murder in a courtroom this week. The 2 sets of parents both appeared in a courtroom in Venice, Florida on Tuesday, where Laundrie's father, Christopher Laundrie, was being deposed as part of a civil lawsuit filed against the Laundries and their long-term attorney, Stephen Bertolino. Anyway, Gabby was murdered by her boyfriend, Brian, during a cross-county road trip in August 2021. The 22-year-old disappeared while Laundrie returned home to Florida with and refused to give her family answers about her whereabouts. And remember, he was also, I think he went out to the woods and he eventually killed himself, if I'm not mistaken. Anyway, it says the next month, Petito's body was found on the edge of Wyoming's Grand Teton National Park. It was determined she had been strangled a few weeks earlier. And then the boyfriend also later disappeared before his remains were found in the Yakachachi Creek Environmental Park on August the 20th. His death was ruled a suicide. So anyway, Petito's parents are now suing the parents of Laundrie for intentional infliction of emotional distress, claiming they were aware of the woman's murder but failed to tell authorities or the parents what they knew. Instead, the Petitos claim the Laundries issued a statement through their lawyers expressing false hope that Petito would be found safe. The 22-year-old's parents, Joe Petito and Nicole, I can't even pronounce the last name, described Christopher Laundrie testimony as gut-wrenching. It was extremely hurtful to listen to someone that has no remorse and no compassion for the girl they would call their daughter-in-law. That's what the mom told WFLA. So anyway, y'all, I'm not going to read this entire thing, but I hope, that they win in court and everything. This is the girl right here, just so y'all can remember. That's her. She was killed by her boyfriend when they went on a road trip back in 2021, and he tried to pretend like, I forgot what kind of lies he told when he came back. I don't remember, but all I know is that they found her body, and then the boy disappeared. I can't remember exactly what he did, but I know he disappeared and I think he took a backpack with him, or he didn't take anything. I can't remember. And he actually went out to the woods because he knew he had killed his girlfriend, right? And he went out to the woods and then ended up killing himself. You know what I'm saying? And they eventually found his body. But that was a trip back in 2021 when that happened and stuff. I figured that he did it though. I figured. And this is him right here. That's why y'all got to watch these people y'all date. I keep on telling you, these damn psycho ass people be crazy and stuff, ain't rapty type. And then they be doing all this weird stuff for whatever reasons and stuff. I remember when this happened, and they said that him and this girl got into an argument in the car and stuff. And I think the police had helped him at one time, but the police thought everything was cool, so he ended up leaving. I can't remember. You guys can look it up, though, because it goes through the whole thing. You know what I'm saying? Exactly what was going on, But I'm telling you, when you be dating these people, you better look at certain signs, because you got some weird-ass men and women out here. You know what I'm saying? They be a little off. Either they be crazy as hell or they be secretly crazy. Anytime somebody start threatening you, telling you they're going to kill you or they're going to beat your ass, you better look at that as the truth. And that's on everything. Or if you're in an abusive relationship and a dude or a woman is hitting you, it's time to go. I don't know why y'all stay with these people. Even when somebody verbally abuse you, you know what I'm saying? I don't understand why y'all stay in these relationships. One thing about me, I do not want a man that has to scream all the damn time, raising his voice all the time, calling me names. Certainly, I'm not going to put up with one that's putting his hands on me, because I'm not going to hit him, so don't hit me. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why some women even think it's okay for a man to hit them. You know what I'm saying? It's not like, what the hell is wrong with you guys? Okay? Goodness. Did you have a father? Because most dads are going to tell their daughters that a man should not be hitting you under no circumstances. None. And at the same time, he's going to also tell her, don't put your hands on a man. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what the hell be wrong with these people. I don't know. Maybe I'm weird. You know what I'm saying? I have came to the conclusion maybe I'm weird because I don't want a man who fights me. I don't want a man who cheats. I don't want a man who abuses alcohol and drugs. I don't want a man who is disrespectful. I don't want a man who don't take care of himself. I guess I'm weird. You know what I'm saying? Because I just want a decent dude. Shit. Because the saying is like this. Y'all know I'm separated. So why in the hell would I get a divorce, right? And go backwards and pick a dude that can't even be better than the one that I already had? I never understood why people do things like this. They do this with women and men. Go to something that's worse. You're supposed to move up. not go backwards. You know what I'm saying? I just don't know why people do all these weird things, y'all. I just don't. But like I said, maybe I'm weird because I just want a regular dude that's halfway decent looking, that take care of himself, that's respectful, don't cheat, don't fight me. You know what I'm saying? Take care of responsibilities and just want to work together as a team. You know what I'm saying? And do the things the right way. You know, that's what I want. I don't want no weird ass dude that's crazy as hell that be screaming and hollering and acting like a total imbecile and just don't have no fucking control or anything else. You know what I'm saying? Men always tell women to act like a woman. How about some of you guys act like a man? Okay? And that's so everything. How about some of you men act like a man? Damn, if you want a woman to act like a woman, then you damn well need to act like a man. And that's on everything. You know, real men don't hit women. And real women don't hit men. And neither one should be disrespecting each other. Shit. Men always talking about they don't want a woman that's disrespectful. Well, you know what? Women don't want a man that's disrespectful. That's why you know what? I cannot understand how some women put up with dudes who call them out of their names. And then they go and have sex with these dudes. I'm telling you, something is wrong with some of these people in this world today. I just don't understand what's going on. Or either I'm just weird, okay? Because I'm going to tell you straight up, David has never called me no bitch or anything like that. And y'all know what? We met way back in 1998. And even through the rocky times, he never called me no whore or no bitch. Just like he never talked about our personal business to no one or anything like that. And honestly, if it wasn't for financial type things, the way he handles certain things, you know, with his job, I wouldn't even be getting a divorce. I'm going to be perfectly honest with you guys. I really wouldn't be. Because I'm going to tell you straight up, it's hard to find a package in a dude. It's hard as hell to find a dude that doesn't cheat. It's hard as hell to find a dude that will not put his hands on you, even if you hit him. It's hard to find dudes like that. The only other dude that I do know a couple dudes that think the same way. Let me not lie. My ex-boyfriend, Terry, he never would put his hands on me. Ever. So, there's some out there that don't do that. Okay? Because, like, you know, some dudes be like, I'm not going to hit a woman, but if she hit me, I'm going to hit her back. Please, dude, you shouldn't even be hitting her back unless she's trying to kill you. Okay? The same effort you take to hit her ass back, how about you take the effort and put her ass out? I don't know why people always be saying all this weird stuff, y'all. I got a whole son. He's grown as ever. And I told you guys about the time when the girl hit him upside the head with a phone. And he didn't hit her. He did exactly what I told him to do. No, don't be taking no chick hitting on you. But you know what to do. He put her ass out. That's what he did. Okay, he took that energy and put her ass out. As he should have. And locked the door. And this girl picked up the phone and called me. The first thing I asked her was, did my son hit her? And she said no. And I was like, okay, that's good. And then I called him up and I told him that was good. He put her ass out because she shouldn't have been hitting him. And this is what parents need to teach their sons. I studied telling these damn dudes to hit these women back if they hit. First of all, if you got a woman that's violent like that, why are you with her? The first time she tried to hit you, you should have been gone. Why even be with her? See, the thing for me is like this. Some men sit up here and make excuses, right, about why they would hit a woman back and act like they are forced to be with these women. You're not forced to be with these women. If a woman is abusing you, don't stay there and take it. Leave. It's not the same thing when a woman is being abused by a man. And the reason why I say that is because majority of these women, they depend solely on this man, like his income, all of that. You know what I'm saying? And then, they can't take care of themselves, some of them, and things like that. It's just totally different for a woman. All right. So it's harder for a woman to leave from an abusive relationship, unlike it is for a man to leave one. And let's keep it real. A man can hit a woman just slightly and basically really hurt her, point blank. Okay? So your hands are just harder. You know what I'm saying? Just harder. That's why I don't even know why some women be hitting men. Okay? Because when a man hits back, unless he's really controlling himself, he may hit you a little bit harder. I saw that firsthand a couple of weeks ago when I told you guys I was trying to stop a girl and a boy from about getting into a fight, and this little girl just would not listen. And then eventually she just would not listen. She just kept on hitting the dude. He eventually pushed her ass. It was a simple push, and the girl fell. And when she fell against my hand because I was trying to stop them, and that's how my fingernail got broken on my thumb. And then when he pushed her, and she fell against me, and my hand caught her fall or something. I can't even remember because it went so fast. That's how my fingernail got broken, like I just said. And then they put a dent in my car because I think her phone hit my car so damn hard that it made a little dent on my car and stuff. But I like I said, that's why I was trying to tell her silly ass, don't hit this dude. This dude, he practiced restraint for the longest. And I told him he did good. I really did, y'all. Because I was like, she just kept on. I told this little, you know what, just don't touch him. Don't hit him again. Don't do it again. This girl did it so many times, y'all. So many times. And he finally gave in and just pushed her ass. And then she still was trying to fight him. And then he pushed her again. He hit her and stuff. So that's why I say, if you are in an abusive relationship, whether it's the man or the woman, especially if a woman is hitting you, why in the heck are you men staying with these type of women? See, the thing is, nobody is making you hit her back. Okay, no one. Then the reason why I say that is because you should be leaving. If you know that you don't want to get hit and you feel like you're going to knock the shit out of her, why even put yourself in that position? Just leave. Because clearly you're not in a happy relationship in the first place. Why would you want to be with a woman that's hitting you? And then you're going to use the excuse she hit you, so you're going to hit her back. So when the police come, he's going to still arrest your ass too. And he may only arrest you if she has marks on her. So why even put yourself in that situation when you can just say bye? So for me, there is never a reason to hit a woman unless it's in true self-defense, like she's getting ready to kill you. Because for me, if you are with an abusive woman that likes to hit and fight you, and you don't leave, something is wrong with you. Point blank. It's very easy for a man just to leave because he's not dependent on this woman to take care of him or to take care of the bills or anything like that. Half of the time, he didn't even have to worry about the kids half the time. But when a woman is getting abused by a man, some of these women don't leave because they're not the primary breadwinner. Some of them are, the bread maker. A lot of times some of these women can't pay all the bills, just situations. It's different for the women. It's harder for a woman to leave, when a man has been abusive to her. It wouldn't be hard for me though, but I'm just saying for other women, it's hard for them, to leave. You know what I'm saying? It's not the same. I just don't understand, especially for men, I don't understand why men would sit there and just be with a woman that's hitting them. I just think it's very weird. Okay, I just really do. Because why settle for something? Why settle for a woman that isn't respecting you, that likes to hit, that puts you in a situation where you have to hit her back and possibly get in trouble? Why even be with a woman like this? That's weird, And then use the excuse, you hit her back because she hit you. There is no excuse unless it's self-defense. Just like some of y'all men, think y'all can cheat and do the most, but when the woman cheat, you get mad, you want to fight her and things like that. I don't know how y'all be thinking. I really don't. If you don't want to be cheated on, then don't cheat on her. If you want respect, then give her respect. Just like women, if you want respect, you got to give him respect. If you don't want to be cheated on, don't you cheat. Now, granted, if you are doing good and you're not cheating and that other person is cheating, you need to leave that person alone. Because they're being very disrespectful. See, it's not, you don't just be disrespectful because you're being disrespectful with words. When you cheat, okay, that's a form of disrespect. When you hit each other, that is certainly a form of disrespect. When you belittle one another, whether it's in public or at home, that is a form of disrespect. Okay? When you belittle one another on social media or anywhere in front of other people or to other people, that is disrespect. So why do people want to be with people who don't respect them? So that's why I call myself weird, because the guy that I'm looking for, he's going to have to be respectful. Point blank, because I'm going to be respectful to him. He's going to have to learn how to not, he better not be a hitter. Not to me anyway. He can hit men because I'm not going to hit him. I don't want a dude that likes to start a bunch of bull crap. You know what I'm saying? I don't want a dude that this fucking ghetto hood radish behavior. And when I say, and let me let y'all know, when I say ghetto hood radish behavior, I'm not talking about because you live in the hood or the ghetto. You know exactly what I'm talking about. How people act. Because my kids called me, said I was acting ghetto the day out at the maze. I forgot what I said. They said I was acting ghetto. I don't live in the ghetto. Okay? It was just the way they may have thought I was acting. So when I say ghetto and hood radish, I'm just talking about your behavior. Because, there's a lot of people who live in the ghetto and in the hood, and they act better than some people that don't live in the hood. It's all about that behavior. So I don't want a dude that's like that. Men be killing me always talking about what type of woman they want, but they be fucked up in the mind. How do you want a good woman when you are not good? It's like, how do you want a fine woman when you don't take care of your damn self? I be tripping out about that too. You want your woman to look good. You want her to keep her body up, but your ass looking a hot ass mess. You don't work out. You don't try to eat healthy. You're fucking disgusting. So how do you how do you want a fine ass woman when you're not a fine ass man? Man, this y'all. I'm not lying, man. This is one thing I'm gonna miss about my soon-to-be ex, because sometimes we would be sitting at the malls and shit with each other and just cracking up about certain things. Now we are alike in many different ways. We would just be cracking up about certain things, be wondering why some people do certain things, because we didn't do all these type of things. You know what I'm saying? And it may be hard for me to find a man because, man, I'm telling you, he's gonna have to have all these attributes, and that's on every damn thing, y'all. I don't want a piece of shit dude. I just don't. I want a decent dude. I know he's not gonna be perfect. He don't have to be. He don't even have to be drop dead gorgeous or nothing like that. He can just be an average dude. But I just want him not to be crazy as hell. You know what I'm saying? And just doing the most, and cheating and just fucking nuts. You know what I'm saying? Because I have met some weird ass people, man, since I've been separated. And I mean that on everything. I mean, from online to offline, man. Goodness. I think I'll be picking out the wrong people to talk to, too. It's like the ones that's probably decent. I don't even talk to them. Shit. I'm going to have to start going for something that I normally don't go for. I think that's what I'm going to have to start doing. And then maybe, just maybe, I'll find the right one. Because I'm telling you, the shit that I've been seeing, man, It's been a hot ass mess, y'all. And that's on everything. We're going to go for 2 hours. I'm almost at 2 hours, and then we're going to get off of this damn video. But, how God, this ended up being a great night here on this live. I'm glad I actually did it, because normally I don't do lives late at night, but I'm glad I had enough energy left today to come in here and do this live, even though I'm supposed to be in here doing my son's schoolwork. But I'm gonna get up in the morning and I'm gonna do it before I go to my appointment and everything. But I had fun tonight talking this part of the conversation. Of course, when I was going over that case about what's her name? The little girl, I forgot the girl's name. Shania. That was sad, okay? And then the other little news articles and stuff was not all that cheerful either. Except, well, Jada's wasn't either, but this part of this live is kind of fun for me to just sit here and talk to you guys and just, elaborate on some things and things like that. But yeah, but it's good to do this sometime. I don't like to really talk about my personal business, but certain things I will tell on social media. I'm not going to go into strict details, though, like some people do. That's out, but I will, talk about certain things, but, just certain things I like to talk about. Because like this week, on certain people channels, they talked about certain topics. And I was listening to, some of these men responses and stuff like that. And I just didn't agree with some of the things that they were saying. And some things that they were saying had me laughing, because people be expecting the world and they don't be the world themselves. You know what I'm saying? And just be saying stuff that's be like crazy shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to make nobody mad, but let me see. Like, for example, trying to think something somebody said that had me cracking up. Like when dudes be like, when you be with a dude, right? And they be thinking because they pay all the bills and shit that they deserve, they want you to be like almost like a fucking slave or something. That's the way I look at it. And your opinions don't matter, and whatever they say, go. And then say, this is what the Bible say. Yeah, they're right. The Bible do say in a marriage, the husband is the head of the household, not in a boyfriend-girlfriend relationship, because you're not married. Okay, when you become one and you marry, then yes, the husband is the head of the household. But the thing about it, though, these same men will say this, but they don't do the Bible all the way. If you're going to say the man is the head of household, we didn't say what the Bible says after that. Okay, he also say that a man is supposed to love his wife like Jesus loved the church. Okay, so if the man is supposed to love his wife like Jesus loved the church, then he won't cheat, he won't abuse his wife or degrade his wife or belittle his wife. And even though he makes the ultimate decisions, he's still going to look at the wife and listen to what she has to say. Okay, point blank. Because you're supposed to love your wife like Jesus loved the church. And it's like they forget that part of it. And they feel like they're the head of the household. And as long as they pay the bills, the wife should be quiet. And whatever he say goes, it goes. And whenever he wants sex, he gets sex. That's not how it go. Okay? That's not how it go. Because if you love your wife like Jesus loved the church, we know that Jesus probably wouldn't be forcing his wife to engage in no type of entanglements if she did not want to. Okay? And when you love somebody, okay, if you love somebody like Jesus loved the church, that's unconditional love. You don't force somebody to do anything. You don't get mad because they don't want to do it. And you let that person voice certain things. And at the same time, she's going to respect you and let you be respect that you are the head of the household and give you that authority. Okay? Point blank. And then some of these people be talking all this shit. They don't even be in no relationships. They don't be legally married. How are you talking about the head of household according to what the Bible says when you're not even legally married? You shouldn't even be talking about it then, because you're fornicating. So it don't even matter. The only time when God says the head of household, he's talking about in a marriage, not in no shacking up or boyfriend, girlfriend things, because you're not as one. You only become one when you get married. Then you become one. Okay? And then the man is the head of the household, and he should be leading you in the correct manner. Okay? That's why y'all got to be evenly yoked, meaning that y'all got to be somewhat similar, have some of the same ambitions and things like that, goals and things like that, and the same religion as well. That's what evenly yoked is talking about. It's talking about more things as well, but that's some of the things it's talking about, and that's what you need to be, because when you're evenly yoked, it's not going to be a tripped out thing when you have to give in, not give in, when it's not going to be tripped out because your husband is the head of the household and you're giving him that leadership as he should have when you're evenly yoked. Just like you're not going to be tripping out because you come under your husband. You're not going to look at it as being tripped out when you're evenly yoked. And that's why you get a respectful man and things like that, because if you get a respectful man, he's not going to abuse that title. Okay? He's just not. Because like even when me and David was together, he was head of the household, but he still let me make decisions as well with him. I'm not gonna lie, certain things he would say, if he said it, that's how it went. But he still let me voice my opinions and things like that. You see what I'm saying? So that's the way it's supposed to be. It ain't because he pay all the bills. I was a stay-at-home mom all these years, y'all. I'm still basically him. That's why I do Uber Eats, because I can be able to do what I need to do with my kids and things like that. But I was a stay-at-home mom, and he paid all the bills, everything. Okay, but he still let me make my decisions. He still let me. I ran the household. When he was at work all the time, I would run the household for real. But I would still call him up, to get his advice and to see how I should do things. Even now, he was telling me when we were separated. He was telling me, no, go get your registration first before you do certain things to your car. Get that registration straight first, versus the way I was trying to do it. And I actually listened, even though later on I kind of changed it and said, I don't think I should get the registration first. I need to go ahead and put these new tires on the car because it's more severe, And he understood what I was saying, but he still said, go get the registration first. And I said, okay, well, we'll see when we get to that point how I should do it. That's the way you do. You talk about stuff. It ain't automatically what I'm saying. You just discount it. That's not cool. You know what I'm saying? And then people want to take part of the Bible, but they don't apply it to everything. You want to use the part of the Bible and say, the man is the head of household. The woman's supposed to do this. And we're going to do everything biblical speaking, but yet you go out there and cheat. You go out there and be disrespectful, just all types of stuff. You're talking to women on the side. You're being inappropriate online, on the phone. What are you talking about? If you're going to follow the Bible one way, follow it all the way. And that's so everything. You know what I'm saying? Or don't try to act like you so into the scripture so much that you don't just do anything wrong, but yet you're doing the most. If you're going to do something, do it all the way. You know what I'm saying? Just do it all the way. Because I dang gonna show. If I say that I'm gonna follow the scriptures 100%, I'm probably gonna be 100%, but I'll be trying to do at least 85%. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Like I said, I don't know why people, how some people, even some men, even some women, how they think, especially when it comes to a relationship. I just don't understand it, And for me, y'all, I'm just not gonna settle for any old thing. I'm just not. And I would really suggest that you guys don't settle for any old thing either, because I'm telling you, when you settle for anything, you end up not being happy in the long run. And then you look back, especially when you start getting 60 and 70, 80 years old, you look back and be like, damn, I wasted up all my life with this person, and they are nothing that I was looking for. So that's why we have to make sure, we get partners that are exactly what we're looking for, respectful and things like that. No, you're not gonna get like a perfect person, but you should look for what you want in a person. But make sure you are what that person want as well. Because you can expect to have a gold mine when you're nowhere near one yourself. And that's on everything. All right, guys. And with that being said, I'm getting ready to get out of here because it's 2 hours. I want to thank Amori for coming by showing support. I want to thank Ryan for coming by showing support. Marlu for coming by showing support. Entitled Emily's for showing support and coming by. I think I said your name right. Let's see who else. Did I miss anybody? I don't think I did. I want to thank everybody. Thank everybody in the bushes for checking me out tonight. And thank you to everybody who watches this in the replay, y'all. All right. So don't forget, guys, to thumbs up this video if you enjoyed this content. Also hit the bell notifications so you can be notified of any upcoming videos, and subscribe to the channel if you are not subscribed. All right. And if you want to show support to this channel, guys, you can show that by doing a Cash App to $ShadesTube. All donations are used to better this channel, and make it more easier for me. All right. Just think, when I get 1,000 subscribers, which I'm almost close to it, I'm going to do a giveaway. I told everybody about that in my video I just did today. So I'm going to do a giveaway on this side of my channel. And I'm also do a giveaway on my shopping haul side once I reach 1,000, just to show, to give thanks to everybody for helping me get there. All right. Other than that, guys, I'm going to see you guys tomorrow. I guess tomorrow we will do, later on today, we will do the Prince thing. Okay, so be looking out for that sometime tonight at 7:30. I think between 7 and 7:30 Pacific daylight time. Y'all, I'm getting tired. I'm about to start messing up. Anyway, y'all, have a good night, and I'll see y'all in my next video. Take care and have a good work day. Peace out. Let me see. Here we go with this again, y'all. Looking for this thing up here. All right. See y'all. It always takes me a while to get the music on. Right. Good night, y'all.